Hi everyone, it's Nathara, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Rosy Pray lightchase. So I am a bit sick right now, so please excuse my voice if it cracks or anything. I'm trying to keep my tone down so it's not stressing my throat too much because it's so sore. I get sick so often, it's honestly ridiculous. But bear with me as I go through this. Also, I would like to say, in the Styling Wizard event right now, there's someone who is sending me dress ups that aren't the best. Now, this isn't a problem. I don't have a problem with this at all, but I do have a problem with them. They are going into the Vana community and they are using my doll and they're using my wardrobe to take pictures and upload them to the Vana community as their own. So basically, whenever you go into Styling Wizard, you can select someone and you can give them a fit, and then you can take pictures without actually sending them an outfit. So they have been doing that with my doll, and this isn't a problem either as long as they tag me in the photos they post to Vana. But after they take the pictures of the outfits they want and all the nice stuff, they go through and purposely make me a really bad outfit and send that to me. So I asked them to stop and they ignored me and did the same thing again today. So I have switched my doll to this. So any of you who friended me for Styling Wizard, I'm so sorry that this is what you're gonna be working with. And also some of this video I will be showcasing some of the items on this doll, but yeah, I'm so sorry this has happened and I don't know what to do. I've unfriended them and I've blacklisted them. They can still access me through Styling Wizard on their end, because whenever you unfriend someone, it doesn't unfriend from their end, only from ours. So they can still get in my wardrobe. There's literally nothing I can do unless I close down my wardrobe. And my wardrobe is so big and I love being able to share all the things that most people wouldn't be able to get. So I just don't see that as an option. So I'm terribly sorry if you get into my wardrobe and this is the doll you're looking at. You can still look at the clothes and you can still try on the dice and everything. But yeah, she's our beautiful girl right now. So please be patient with me. Hopefully this other person will get the hint and leave me alone. Anyway, back to it. So let's go ahead and start previewing the items. Alright, so first up we have the hair, flowing scents. It really is a gorgeous hair. It comes down, it's slightly wavy. And then we have the star of the show, the dress. Super lovely. We have these very pretty gloves. I think they're gloves. I can't remember if they're gloves or they're bracelets, but they are gorgeous. This little headpiece is super cute. I do like this necklace, but there's some dye problems with it. The earrings are gorgeous. I love this hairpiece, and I love that you still get roses, but you do get extra roses with the hair. The ring is a massive rose, and you do get a back tattoo. I do like the thigh-high stockings. Those are always super pretty, and I do like these shoes. They match the dress really well. With the lake spin outfit, we do get this hair, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of because of how it is in the back, how it's styled. It's just like an updo. It's really tight. And then the ballerina dress. We don't really get too many ballerina dresses, so it's nice to get one. This one also comes with thigh-high stockings. And of course you get these cute ballerina shoes. These little simple earrings, I do like these because we get a lot of like massive earrings, so it's nice to be able to get some little simple ones every now and then. I do like the choker, but I don't think it matches very well with this outfit. I kind of think I would have preferred like a ribbon necklace. We get another back tattoo. This one's actually really hard to see on the paler dolls. We get these hair accessories, the bows, and we get these gloves. And of course, we get this little tiara that comes with it. And on our 4-star, we get this top. I don't like it all that much. I do like the skirt though, and I do like the shoes. The hat is cute. It's a nice beret. And then we get some little socks. And for our loose 6-star pieces, we get some glasses and some earrings and this tiny little bag. For our loose 5-star pieces, we get this necklace. It's like a really big necklace. We get these, I can't remember if this is a sock or if these are anklets. I think they're socks though. We get this little headband. I do like the little bow on it. And we get this little handheld mirror. Super cute. And for our makeup, we get Golden Phantom, which as you can see, it's gonna have like the Egyosa done on it, so I'm not a big fan of those. For our contacts, we get Prismatic Glaze. These are really pretty. The Glistening Bird lipstick, it does have a highlight on it and a smudge of glitter on the center of the bottom lip. We get this face paint, and this face paint, so it's a lot of face paints in this one, but they are pretty, so I don't mind it too much. For our ally, we get the Cozy Day with Larry. Honestly, one of the cutest cards of him. He's got a little ponytail. Now for our decom, we get this super cute hair, though I have no idea how it's like held together like this. Do like how loose it is right here. And it does look, no, maybe it does have 2 dye slots. I think it fades. And we get this dress. It makes her butt look huge, doesn't it? And we get this little handheld bunny. It's like literally the cutest thing ever. Look how adorable that is. And for our items, we get the colored branch pose. I really hope we get this scene sometime soon because I love this scene. It's so pretty. We get the Eternal Glisten avatar frame, and the dynamic pose is Feast Drink. And I also hope they do a rerun of this scene, this black checkered one. It's the very first scene they ever sold in Global, and I missed it, so I hope they bring this one back of all ones so that I can get it because it's just like stunning. Alright, so that is everything for the decom and the preview, so let's get in and start reviewing the items. Alright, and here's our 4-star suit in all black. So right off the bat, we do have a few decals on the top that cannot be dyed. The skirt can be dyed fully. And then the shoes and socks can also be dyed fully, but you will still see the prep. And as you can see, most of the coats are not going to work with the top, so and even this one I thought maybe we could chop the sleeves off. You can't, but let's go ahead and see the dye options. So with the top you get 5 dye slots, stripes, the base, the lace collar, and the like a frilly part on the bottom, the gems here and around the collar, and lastly the second layer of stripes on the inside. That looks really weird. It was giving like very digital static. Looks a little odd. And for our bottom we get 3 dye slots, the majority of the skirt itself, the rhinestones on the skirt, and lastly the little purse and chain. Every time we wear this skirt, all I can picture is that I've just got my one lipstick in here, and that's all I carry with me. For our socks, we get 2 dye slots, the majority of the sock, and then the little lace on the top. And for our shoes, we get the metalwork and the tip of the shoe, and then the entire shoe. For our little hat, we get 3 dye slots, the base of the hat, the crystals around the gems, and these 2 gems, because these gems dyed with the hat. Oddly enough, I don't know why they chose to do that, but that's how that works. So there's that one. So she does get pretty colorful. Like I said before, I'm not a fan of this top, but I do like the skirt and the hat and the shoes. Alright, and here's Lake Spin, dyed in all black. So the bows have this white glitter on them, and the earrings, the metal you cannot dye. And then you can see the necklace here. The crystals kind of tint, they don't really dye. You have the edging on the dress itself and on the flowers, the white glitter on the gloves, this whiteness on the dress, the chains on the, the beads on the top of the thigh highs. There's also glitter in the stockings, and I think everything on the shoe is dyeable. And then of course, tattoos you cannot dye. So for the hair, you do get 2 dye slots. This portion of the hair, and it's really hard to see when it's dyed a darker color, but you can only see it on the back side There's no like, it doesn't tint or ombre in the front. For the dress, you get 8 dye slots, the base of the dress and the little sleeves, the sheer part and the top of the feathers, the bottom of the feathers and the ombre on the sheer, the little crystals all over the dress and on the front. I guess only part of the crystals, because the blue right here, part of the sheerness was with this. You get the filigree on the dress. I think that is also in there. Oh, it's not. Okay. So it is also this up here though. And the wiring on the flowers on the dress, the lace on the corset, and the stuff that falls from the dress. Are they feathers? They're probably feathers, yeah. For our socks, you get 2 dye slots. For the first slot, you get the sheerness on the tights, and the second slot is the bows up here. For our shoes, the first slot is the base of the shoe itself. Then you get the roses, the jewels, the pearls, and the top of the bow, the filigree on the shoes, and this is going to be the bottom of the the bottom of the shoe. And then the last slot is for the sparkles that come off. And for our crown, we get 3 dye slots, the metalwork, the crystals, and then the top crystal, and this one right here. For our hairpiece, all of these little bows, you get 2 dye slots. You get half the bows and the other half of the bows. For our earrings, you only get 1 dye slot for the pearls. For our necklace, we get 3 dye slots. You get the metalwork, half of the crystals, and just this little bit right here. For our gloves, there's 3 dye slots. You're going to get the sheerness, just like you did with the socks, half of the bows, and the metalwork, because these bows dye with the first slot. An odd combination for sure. And then, like we said, we cannot dye the tattoo. So she can get colorful, but some of the items are tied in an odd way that I don't really appreciate, but it is interesting to learn how to work with this dress. Alright, and here's Aphrodite's wish dyed in all black. So right off the bat you can see that the leaves and the flowers cannot be fully dyed black. And the headpiece, this jewel, the earrings, the necklace, the lady on the necklace, this weird pearl thing, the edging on this part of the dress, this crystal, all of the beads on this handpiece, all of the pearls and the glitter on the dress itself, and there's still this pink edging on this part, and it's hard to see, but the floral pattern on the gloves can also not be dyed. There are pearls on the high thighs that cannot be dyed, and then the floral pattern on the shoes and the pearls on the shoes also cannot be dyed. So there is a lot more on this one that can't be dyed, and if it does dye, it doesn't dye fully black, and of course the ring does dye, but there's those sparkles. But let's go ahead and walk through the dye slots you get. So with the hair, you do get 2 dye slots, the first one and the back one, which gives you an ombre and has a few pieces that frame your face. With the dress, you're going to get the bulk of it with the first slot, the corset part, the, like, I don't know what to call this, the underskirt right here, the ombre on the dress and the leaves that come down, the boning on the corset, the floral part on the corset. Yeah, okay, so the 7th slot is the flowers that come off, making the 8th slot, it's the tint on these pearls right here. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so for our socks, you get 2 dye slots. You're going to get the majority of the sock itself, and the second slot is the garter belt on it and the little rose down here. For our shoes, the first slot is going to be your metalwork and the base of the shoe here. The next one's going to be the cloth, and the third one is the background on the picture. For our hat piece, the first slot is going to be a majority of the piece. It kind of fades out as you see. And the next one is the pearls. So the part that cannot be dyed is like the tips of these leaves. They just kind of get tinted whatever color you chose. So it like fades out into like a a white. For our hair, we get all these roses. The first one is the roses themselves. The second is the leaves on the roses up top. And the third is the pearls that come down the back of the hair. Now these ones right here, and these ones are specific to this hair. You're not going to have these on any other hair. For earrings, we get 4 dye slots. You get the rose, the metalwork, the back plate, and the crystals. And as you can see on the rose, it does have that like fade into white on the petals part. For our necklace, you get 3 dye slots, the metalwork, the base, this big pearl, and these little crystals, and then the rest of the pearls. For our bracelets, you get the metalwork, that 1 big pearl in the center, and the back plate. For our ring, you get 3 dye slots, the outer part of the rose petals, the inner part of the rose petals, and the metalwork. I actually do like this rose the most out of all the ones on this dress. I wish they all dyed like this. So pretty. So that is it for those dye slots. I did take the dress off, but there's lots of options with this dress, but there's also not a lot of options. It's kind of hard to explain. And here's the Precious Age glasses. You get 3 dye slots, the metalwork, half of the pearls, and the other bigger pearls. Alright, here are the teal screen earrings. They have 2 dye slots, the first one being the metalwork and the second one being the crystal on the inside. They do fully dye, so no worries there. For the little bag, you get 3 dye slots, the leather, the sequins and the bow, and the big pearls on it. It is incredibly small, and I definitely don't think it's worth the 18 veins that you would need to unlock it, but it does come with black in the base palette, so it really only locks like if you wanted pure white, but I think, yeah, the closest you're gonna get is that one. Alright, so the Thunderstorm Knight is in the sock category, and you get 2 dye slots, and clearly they do fully dye, though there is silver sparkles. You only get the inside and the outside. And we also have the Sound of Origin necklace with 3 dye slots. The first one being the rope, the barrel, and this middle piece right. The second one being the outer part and the wind chime part, and the third one is going to be the center ring right there. And maybe, nope, not the clasp on the back. Pretty simple necklace. I don't think I'll ever see myself using it, but you never know. And here's our headband, Light Cocoa. As you can see, there is a pattern in it. But your first slot is going to be the headband. Then you get the bow and the edging in the bow, not edging, and the lines in the bow. And here is our hand mirror. It does not actually reflect anything, it's just there for show. So your first slot is going to be the mirror itself, and the second slot is going to be the little fauna symbol. Alright, and here's the eyeshadow, Golden Phantom. I'm just gonna run through the dyes really quick. So yeah, I don't like this line that they add. It's just not for me. I think it just doesn't look good at all. I don't know. And here's the contacts, Prismatic Gaze. Super cute. They have little hearts in them. And here's the lipstick. So as you can see, there's a very harsh upper lip highlight and a smudge of glitter in the middle of the lip. Here it is on the first dye slot, all the way up and faded down. And here's the second dye slot color, faded down and brought all the way up, and the third dye slot all the way up, brought all the way down. Alright, and here's the Galactic Wings face paint. I do like the little sparkles that come off. Here's the Rosy Ode face paint. I don't ever use this one because I feel like it's a little too realistic for the art style of the dolls. And the last one is Snow Swift. Very pretty. I do like the little crystal. I do like the little crystals in the eye right here. They're very cute. And here's Larry's default version of the card. And here's the evolved version. And for his evolve, you get this little handheld lollipop stick, which looks like this, and it comes with one dye slot. You can only dye the lollipop, but it is really cute, so I do like it. And here's our decom hair. It's got 2 dye slots, the first one and the second one. And here it is in all black on highlight. I like my stuff on highlight. And here's our decom bunny being absolutely adorable. Let's go ahead and see what it's like in all black. So you cannot dye the little teardrops, and of course the light halo is going to be a little off, and the little nose you cannot dye. But it is really adorable nonetheless. Alright, so your first dye slot is going to be the majority of the bunny. Then you're going to get the halo and the tips of everything, and the eyes, and lastly the bow. So it is fairly customizable, and it's just so cute. Oh my goodness. Alright, and that is everything from the Rosy Pray Light Chase. I hope you found this useful and helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye bye.